everybody. Bridget, you just missed her singing.
I'm good to go.
We are good to go. In fact, we are great to go.
Great to go.
And I'm going to start with what we're drinking because this is going to take me a while to put together while Bridget is doing
Well, I'm telling you about something I'm thrilled about.
So we're going to start with the drinking part because we have a very exciting, fun project coming up at Lake Geneva Country Meats.
If you're watching, you see I'm nervous.
That involves some cocktail recipes, and we haven't had cocktails here for a while. Bridget professes to love cocktails and hate brown liquor.
No.
So we're going to see.
I laid a nice ranking out.
We're going to see if this cocktail, which is a Rye Whiskey Mule, turns out to be acceptable to Bridget. So, Bridget, I'm going to get my big box of stuff, and you talk about
Rye whiskey is the problem, okay? I've always wanted to, I could be the cool person that, enjoys whiskey on the rocks. So far, that's not proven to be something I like even a little.
Cider.
Yeah, ooh.
Mixer thing.
Okay, sorry. Checking out where it's from. So, I'm a gin and vodka person in this order. Gin, vodka, pretty close, Thai, rum,
Thai,
tequila,
we love you.
whiskey. That's the order here. So... we'll see if Nick can change my mind with this cocktail. Okay. In the meantime.
I should have cut up the lemon first. We're just not going to have the lemon.
What? I need the lemon. I feel like I need to go cut it. Should I go get a knife?
Yep, go cut it.
Okay, be right back.
I'll talk about this.
Did you miss me?
Half a part.
I shed a layer while I was gone. Hard work cutting those lemons.
That's only one drink. Let's make 2 drinks.
Oh, God. Okay. Did
Another
you explain to our friends what you were making?
Kind of.
Great.
So how was your week, Bridget?
Okay. I'm excited to tell you guys about this. God, I'm a little winded, you guys, from going downstairs. What's happening?
Well, you can go upstairs, too.
Yes, I did. But then, okay. I said that a lot right now. I'm excited about this mural that just went up in Milwaukee. Have you seen about this?
Is it the Baby Yoda mural?
No, that is not. You can't talk about that. That's a surprise. No, so there is an organization called Wallpapered City in Milwaukee that I'm obsessed with, of course. But they've been working with various organizations to put up amazing murals all throughout the city of Milwaukee. Most recently, there was, are you guys familiar with the Obey Giant? Are you familiar with that?
Nope.
Okay, great. We're doing great so far. So they put up in a mural.
This is our best podcast yet.
Shepard Fairey is the artist. And just look up Obey Giant. I think you will maybe. Does this look familiar to you now?
Oh, I spilled.
Good God. Do we need to start over?
Nope, we're good.
Nick's a disaster. I'm talking about murals.
Oh my God.
I think we need a second. I'm nervous about this cocktail, you guys. Okay, anyway, I don't feel like I should just go into talking about my murals right now. So anyway, Wallpapered City's been working with all these different organizations to put up awesome murals, and I should be able to know a lot more about them, but please don't rely on my 4 seconds of sentences here. Look up Wallpapered City in Milwaukee and see all the cool things that they're working with. But they just completed, Wallpapered City does not do the murals themselves. They find the artists, they help coordinate the wall that they can be painted on, get all of the proper permissions and such. But Voting Rights Are Human Rights is the mural that just got done. So it's by Shepard Fairey and a whole team of people, but it is awesome. Stupid social media gotten some fights about this because Shepard Fairey himself is not black, and so why is he making an art or a mural, with a black person? So please step down off that soapbox, read about the mural, read about the artist, and then also check out all the other awesome artists that they have hired that are people of color, and check out some of the really cool art that's going on around Milwaukee. If you guys know it all, you know that I'm a huge fan of street art, so this is just really cool. For me to see in the city I love. So check that out. That was the most exciting thing that happened to me this week was that mural got done, and I think it's cool. So that's what happened to me. What about you besides a disaster of cocktail making?
I'm back.
Okay, great.
My week has been consumed by Simona's first birthday celebrations.
Yay!
And preparing for them.
It's a big time.
I've been doing the split, work till 4, do the kid thing, and then go back to work. Because I'm taking Saturday off because we're having parties for Simona. And I got to get that.
Parties?
Well, yeah. parties.
I'm only coming to one party.
Well, so we wanted to do one originally because, friends, family, it's all the same. But we have some old people coming to the family one.
Oh, yeah, you did mention that.
And really, first of all, we have a bunch of kids kind of planned for the friends one.
Yeah, because we all have kids.
We all have kids.
Yeah.
And it might give someone a heart attack if we did all the kids at once.
Oh, heard.
And also they might get coronavirus.
Okay.
So we
Probably
don't want...
not, because none of us have coronavirus
I mean,
at this
probably
point.
not, but you never know.
Yep, fair enough.
So we're trying to keep our bubble.
Yep.
Keep our bubble. All of our people are in our bubble. So, we just figured, let's do 2, and we're going to have Simtoberfest.
Yes.
I need to go get some hay bales soon.
Like today?
Yeah.
Tomorrow
at
morning?
3:30 I have the pickup arranged.
Oh, well, okay.
And
I just dropped a banner off upstairs.
so exciting.
It's very exciting.
So just trying to balance, being a real human being with the fact that
that's going to be an exhausting day.
it's gonna be
one
great.
1-year-old birthday party is exhausting. 2.
it's going to be great.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Bridget, you are similarly insane when it comes to the parties.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
So how insane it's going to be, but you also at the end of the day have said wouldn't have it any other way. I'm not saying it's worth it, but you wouldn't have it any other way.
I mean, yes.
Because you're mentally
But
insane.
my Lucy
Just like me.
1-year-old birthday party was pretty chill minus the cotton candy machine.
Compared to Elliot.
But also it was coronavirus, so.
Also, Elliot's the favorite. So
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Well, let's try this Rye Whiskey Mule.
Wait, did you read what's on the
Cheers.
outline? Terrifying Whiskey Mule is what's on the outline
It's
for
terrifying.
today.
I don't know if it's terrifying.
Oh, I'm so terrified.
Oh, that's delicious.
Oh, way better than whiskey on its own. Oh, yeah. Did you squeeze lemon juice in it?
I did.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
we did
Totally needed it.
1 part rye whiskey,
Mm-hmm.
2 parts apple cider, a part and a half ginger beer, a squeeze of lemon juice, and then I rubbed the rim with the lemon juice.
Okay, that's. I was like, I got some on my face.
Well, because you need a lot.
No, it's great.
Yeah,
I
it's
agree.
great.
Verdict. I still would rather have vodka or gin in this.
I would not. This is
But
delicious.
the whiskey is delicious. Actually, and it's a really great little fall drink.
It is. It's very,
Very fall.
very fall.
Great job.
The
today
lemon
with this.
really actually makes the whole thing boost.
needed it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We discussed would cinnamon be a good addition. I don't think it needs cinnamon.
Not after the lemon, because actually
No,
lemon
the
and
lemon's
cinnamon
just
fresh, guys.
elevates the whole thing.
Okay.
All right, Bridget.
Yes.
So I'm assuming this isn't the best thing you drank this week. I'm assuming the one I panic opened last night
that
for
wine was
Simona's
good.
actual birthday. So it's not even expensive or anything.
Oh, it was great.
But it's from 2012 and we've just sat on it.
Well,
So,
I need a wine cellar is what
but
we're
charity.
saying.
Well,
It was good.
you are doing a renovation.
Yeah, should I
Have
add
you-
that in?
I got to email Tom. Tom,
Yes.
I was talking to Bridget and
She needs a wine cellar. Please redo the drawings.
I'm going to email him right now. Tom.
So this is better. We're getting better at
We're
things
getting
I
better.
drank. So let's talk about the food. The food I can judge accurately. So are you surprised by the best thing I ate this week? Did you peek at the outline?
I am.
Yeah.
I kind of gave you a tip.
did.
And it's good. I really enjoy it, but you must have had a pathetic week if this was
I'm
the
a
best
boring.
thing.
I think we've established I'm a pretty boring eater. I eat Mexican food 1,000 times a week. I eat some kind
So
of
do we.
chicken and noodles.
Chicken noodles,
pork,
delicious, all delicious.
So I didn't have anything very new and exciting because I ate a lot of things that I eat all the time this week. I did make an accidental ground beef enchilada. Normally
Yeah,
we
and
make
supposedly Tyler ate it?
It was really good. I had it again for leftovers. So anyway, but that's not it, you guys. What is it? Cauliflower steaks, everybody.
Guys, I'm impressed by this.
So I was going over to my in-laws. My father-in-law is a vegetarian, and I was.
Is he though?
I think so. I was panic purchasing food and was like, oh, we need some mushrooms or something, to give him because he's not going to have brats and burgers. Nick said, well, we have these cauliflower steaks. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. So we grabbed those, olive oil, salt, and pepper. And actually, we put them on the grill first.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Just because
Little
we
char
were
on 'em.
grilling other things.
Yep.
But they took up a lot of room. So we brought them inside because I was confident in being able to cook them in an oven and not on the grill. And yeah, we just put them in the oven for 30, 35 minutes, something.
They take an annoyingly long time.
35, 40 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a while, but we had time. And everyone loved them.
They're so
including
good.
my children.
Really?
Yes. And it was literally olive oil, salt, and pepper. And
Yeah,
I
it's
feel like
so
you could have
good.
fun with crazy spices on
You could,
there,
oh
right?
yeah, you could do like shawarma on it.
Yeah, shawarma cauliflower.
Little chili powder.
Well, my father-in-law ate it with mustard, and like, he said he loved it with mustard.
I could see that.
Yeah,
Mustard
so-
grills down really well. Like, especially if you do, like, so one of the tricks I do a lot of the time with smoking things is I rub it in mustard first. And it causes spices to adhere better and like smoke flavor to adhere better.
Yep.
Without, because the vinegar is the primary ingredient in mustard. It's
love
it's a
vinegar.
super acidic condiment. Condiment fingers, y'all.
Mike Mason.
Yeah, so vinegar or mustard is a great
I
condiment.
learned
for a
that,
lot of
I
stuff.
think, in our like German recipes. There's some
Yeah.
German recipe that has mustard, but it didn't taste too mustardy, which is the thing I don't love.
One of my favorite things to do that we don't get to do enough because we don't do like the Sunday night thing with family. We do it like just immediate family, Sarah and Simona and I, is like the Sunday night British beef roast. And like the very traditional British beef roast is rub it to hack in English mustard and then salt and pepper.
Oh.
Slice it. It's really good.
I imagine, like, now that I've
We'll
done
have you guys
it
over sometime.
for a British beef roast.
Yeah.
I did live in London, so
It would
I'm
be your
qualified.
favorite thing ever.
I'm qualified to do this.
We could have like some pints of porter.
Oh, you know what I drank for the first
It's
time?
no longer Oktoberfest season,
Yeah.
so we could have some English beer.
You guys, sayonara Oktoberfest, except for...
Simtoberfest.
Yes.
We have a
which,
keg.
By the time this airs, we will have had, so we'll have to report back on that. So yeah, cauliflower steaks. It was the best because it was surprising. I didn't expect it. So
I also like put them. So Simona loves broccoli, roast broccoli. She loves
Same.
it. Also, it's like it takes 15 minutes like to get florets roasted.
yeah.
You know, so
unless
it's
you like char 'em like we do.
20 minutes then.
Yes.
So easy, fast. You just toss them in some olive oil, salt, pepper, put them in the oven, and they're there while you're cooking whatever else. It's like, let's do some cauliflower too, because we had more people coming over. And it takes an annoyingly long time compared to like broccoli or whatever else.
Even when it's cut up.
Yeah, it
smaller?
just
I mean,
takes
I have no
forever
idea.
because
Yeah.
of the sugar structures being different.
Whatever.
But,
Prepare ahead of time.
It's so good.
Yeah, it was really
is so
good.
good. Best thing I ate are going to be the whole thing that we did for Simona on her actual birthday. So for her actual birthday, we had a very small group, just Sarah and Simona and Mitchell, Sarah's little brother, and I.
Oh.
He came over because he didn't want us to be alone for Simona's birthday. It was very cute of him.
Oh, that's
It was
funny.
very nice.
Thanks, Mitchell.
But we did all of Simona's favorite things, minus ham, because we're having ham for our family party.
Oh my gosh.
So we did hamburgers, which includes ground beef, which she loves. She will, any type of ground meat, like sausages outside of the casing, hamburgers,
That's my girl.
meatballs, anything like that, she will just devour it.
Funny.
Cheese, she loves cheese. So
yep.
a cheeseburger is
Dynamite.
like, whoo.
Wow.
She had that. We
Simple
had
pleasures.
sweet potato fries because she likes things that are long and she can chew on for her gums because she's teething. She loves sweet potatoes because who doesn't love sweet potatoes?
Well,
Blueberries because
Yep.
delicious.
Yeah.
You go, girl. And then baked beans. That girl can eat some beans. I mean,
yeah. Well, boof.
so we had it all on her little tray and she just,
Loved her meal.
and then we finished with
Oh, this is the best.
a donut.
I didn't realize what you sent me was a video first because I was at soccer and it was crazy. I'm like, oh, picture of a donut. I'm like, wait.
Wait, it is a video. It was a picture
was
of
hilarious.
the thumbnail was Simona like looking at the donut like, I don't know what this is.
Yeah, well, she found out.
She found out. So it was an incredible discovery over 1 minute and 30 seconds of I don't know what this is, to pick it up, to lick it, to, oh, this tastes good, to tear some of the frosting off, to then put the entire thing in her mouth.
Yeah, that's how you should eat a donut.
Yes.
Was that her first donut?
That was her first donut.
What?
We were thinking smash cake, but then we decided donut would be better.
Yeah, that's smart in the cleaning department.
So she had her donut. It was just a great meal.
That's
and
nice.
it was so wonderful to do it together as a family. And like,
Moments.
We had a 2019 rosé because her birthday is 2019.
Yeah, how'd that go?
It was very emotional.
Good day for a rosé.
It's good day. It was, like 40 degrees, but
Yeah.
it was delicious. So we had a good time. We were so
Sounds nice.
so happy. So happy. We only have one kid, guys. So you know what? We can do stupid stuff like this.
So, okay.
Lucy, we love you, but
I won't take it away from you, man.
honestly, the advice is have one kid.
The advice is it gets a little harder when there's more than one. Okay.
Lucy, I hope you enjoyed your cotton candy.
It was good, and it wasn't at all for Lucy. Let's get real. It was early pandemic, and we all needed a reason to smile, okay? My 1-year-old definitely didn't care if there was cotton candy. Okay, don't judge me.
All right. I'm excited. I saw this. I considered putting this on my list.
What?
But I gave it to you because you love. I can't take this from you.
I know. I was going to black it out. Nick does things like black things out on the agenda so I can't see them. Little did he know I learned a way to sneak behind that. But
well, it's very easy.
Okay, so I'm back to my love of Milwaukee, and I'm sharing this with you guys if you haven't seen it. We talked a lot on the podcast early pandemic, how businesses were pivoting and like, what are we going to do to make sure we stay in business during this crazy time? Well, I think we maybe all thought it was going to be over by now, and it's not. So here we are. And we're going into the months where it's so cold outside.
Get your flu shot.
And vote. But we are back to our regularly scheduled programming to talk about businesses that are pivoting. Maybe that should be a new segment. Great business pivots. Okay. This one is our friends at Lakefront Brewery. Best brewery tour in Milwaukee.
Nolan, shout out to Nolan, the sales rep. Shout out to Jim Klitsch, the owner that got bought out that now just like goes around and does random samplings. Is a super cool dude.
Yes.
Shout out.
Shout out. We love you. We love your business. When I lived there, this would like be the thing you did when friends were in town. So I've been on it 900 times, right?
Chef Kristen, we did an interview with her on the previous rendition of this podcast.
Nick's just going to list all the staff that has worked there previously. I don't know them, but I appreciate them because whoever came up with this, they are upping the social distancing ante. So what they did, if you have not been on the tour or if you aren't local or you don't know or don't care, Bernie Brewer, so the mascot for the Milwaukee Brewers, our baseball team, they had this chalet.
That's a little condescending to explain that the Milwaukee Brewers are our baseball team.
Listen, some people maybe don't know. Not everybody has to like sports.
Well, yeah, but like I also don't like crappy TV, and I know that the Gallaghers are on Shameless.
You know that because I talk about it. Okay. It's also not crappy. So Bernie used to have a chalet, so exactly as it sounds, that every time there was a home run, he would like get out of his chalet, which was his house, and he'd go down a slide, and it would be so great, right? They still do a different rendition of that, but the chalet was purchased by Lakefront Brewery, and it is inside, and you get to see it in the middle of your brewery tour. But now, in coronavirus times, you can rent out the chalet and have like a date night in the chalet. Tyler. Hint, hint.
Tyler, hint, hint.
It's so awesome. So I used to go to Brewers games as a kid with my sister and my dad all the time.
I didn't think you would think this was romantic. Oh my God.
So first of all, romance is like not a thing I really...
Your third kid is going to be called Lakefront.
Lakefront, yeah.
Because...
I should change my
your third kid's going to be called Bernice.
My tone here. Bernice. God. Sorry, third kid. The romance, I don't know how to explain this. This feels like a whole heavy section. Something like this is thoughtful and fun, and which is what
that seems romantic.
Which is like my love language. Okay, so This is thoughtful and fun. It's hilarious. Also, would be fun to do with friends. I think.
Oh yeah,
you know, it's a
4-way in the chalet.
Okay, Nick's getting weird about this. The chalet is plenty big for 4 people.
The news story is pretty clear about.
Is it just for 2 people? I don't remember.
Yes, the news story is pretty clear that this.
Yeah, it is.
The idea of this is
it's a date night.
Yes.
I know. Okay.
It's written as it's a date night.
And like the image is very clearly a date night. It's a white linen tablecloth table. There's little twinkly lights. It's really cute. Okay. It's a great idea. Good job, Lakefront Brewery. Nick's making fun of me.
No, it's great. But I think it's funny that you thought it would be like 4 people.
Well, it could be 4 people. Okay, whatever.
It's tiny.
It's not that small. You don't think 4 people could fit at a table?
No.
Okay, you guys, why don't you check it out and let us know if you think 4 people could fit there.
Let us know, 4 or 2. My story that Bridget evidently cheated by highlighting the article.
I did, and I don't want to hear it.
Is about snakes. So, oops.
We've talked about my hatred for snakes before, perhaps?
We've talked about the hatred of snakes before. In Florida, which people incorrectly pronounce as Florida, 2 Florida python hunters caught the longest Burmese python ever captured in Florida.
In Florida.
The female measured 18.9 feet. 18.9 feet, Bridget. That's like 3 Tylers. 3 Tylers high.
Oh my God, this makes me want to throw up talking about it.
How would you feel if you discovered that big of a snake?
I would panic.
You hate snakes so much.
Yeah, I won't even see a
that you will not go to the zoo snake house.
You guys, Nick had to take my kid into the zoo like reptile house at the zoo.
Elliot's so into snakes.
He waited in line. Sarah, Simona, Nick, and
We
Elliot.
waited in line for like 20 minutes, and he was no problem. In fact, he was such a not like. How old's Elliot? 5?
4.
4? It's hard because he looks like he's 8.
He's 4.5.
So you would think 4-year-old kid 20-minute line with social distancing would like lose it, right?
Yes, Elliot's a saint.
He was a saint.
Yeah.
He, in fact, went to all of the flower planters and picked out the leaves that fell into him. Like, very nice. I was like, I'm going to tell Elliot he can't take the flowers out of the... No, he took the leaves that flew on the flowers.
What a gentle flower.
Picked them out gently and put them on the ground.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. We should have saved it for kid court.
He was so excited to go to the snake house. He waited in the line, everything.
Oh, and then ran through the snake house, right?
No, he I mean, he did.
Yes. Like a 4-year-old would.
But like pointed everything out.
And then left. He like jokes on the way to the zoo.
Insane.
He like jokes around with me like, Mom, we're going in the reptile house. And I very seriously and very clearly say to him like, I will not go in there with you. I love you. I will take you anywhere else, but I will not go in there. And then he laughs and I'm like, I seriously will not go in there. And Tyler wasn't with us. So luckily we were there with a whole bunch of our friends. That makes it sound bad. Our village
was there.
We were there with our bubble. Okay.
Our village was there.
The only people we hang out with. And the village helped us. It was bad.
I was blown away by how much Elliot knows about snakes.
Yeah, I don't know where that came
from.
And I'm not teaching him
I then
about
saw the
snakes.
story about the huge python. I was like...
Wait, how big was the male? If the female was 18 some feet?
Well, how sexist of you to think that males must be bigger than females. Shame
that was
on
wrong
you.
of me.
Shame on you.
Thank you for putting me in my place. The male was probably smaller.
I don't know. It just says the previous record was 18.8 feet. Doesn't say if it was
18 feet. What good can come from an 18
look at this
foot?
picture.
I will not look at it. No.
At Snakeaholic on Instagram.
Oh my God. Listen, Sarah, Nick's wife, and I can't even handle a garden snake.
This thing.
Garden? What's it called?
It's garter snake, I think.
Whatever. Tiny little snakes that live in Wisconsin and we can't even handle. I definitely can't handle.
I think, so the most interesting thing about going through this whole thing with Elliot was that, they have all the displays up, right? And they have did you know? And they said, did you know that snakes can do math? And I was like, what? And Elliot can kind of read. He can sneaky read. He saw the plus sign or whatever. He's like, oh, snakes add. I said, yeah, it's adder snakes that aid.
Oh my God. I felt like we were working our way there.
We're taking a break.
We're back. Did you miss us? Nick's ready with his drink. Guys, Instagram got me with a really great product rec, and I'm here to share it with you because it had me singing for the rest of the day. So we're getting into the holidays. I don't know if you're seeing this yet, but I'm getting targeted with all the family matching pajamas because apparently... Okay,
I'm not.
Not apparently. It's true that the women are generally, they make buying decisions in the household.
Also, female snakes can be bigger than male snakes.
Okay. Yes, also that. So I'm getting targeted with holiday pajamas and whatever you can match and blah, blah, blah. This one.
I'm getting targeted with silk pajamas.
Whoa. Whoa. Nick just ordered them.
Women get targeted with comfy pajamas and men
Simona,
get
Sarah, and Nick have matching purple silk pajamas. He's not mad about it. So these are called...
Purple's the color of royalty.
Jesus. This is a website called Pop Cult Family. Can't say I've heard of it before the Insta ad, so great job. And it was all a dream pajamas. And what are they, you want to know? Well, they're pajamas that are official Notorious B.I.G. family PJs. And if you know anything about the Notorious B.I.G., there is a song that I'm not going to attempt to rap that has the lyrics, "It was all a dream." And so it was continually stuck in my head the rest of the day. These pajamas are not Christmas pajamas at all, but somehow, there was a scroll of check out these Christmas pajamas and these hilarious ones that have literally images of Notorious B.I.G. on the leg. And then the shirt says "It was all a dream." They're hilarious. You can get them for Notorious Mom, Notorious Dad, Notorious Kid, Biggie, or Smalls. So anyway, funny. I appreciate the all-around branding.
I like it when you buy me big PJs.
Oh, boy. Nick.
Wow, we're just going to keep it up. My recommendation, if you follow the Lake Geneva Country Meats Facebook account, you may have seen my video, but it is the A to Z World Food Database. Database. The day we're recording this, Friday, is National World Foods Day, which is a weird thing to say. Like, National World Foods Day. Is it World Food Days? It's National World Foods Days.
We are celebrating world's food here
We're
in our
celebrating
nation.
the food of the world. But the Lake Geneva Public Library, which you know I adore, has free access to this database that has a lot of really neat recipes from all around the world. I like learning about other people's things, what other people eat. I love, like, I do all the beer buying, for instance, and you go to one brewery, like, brewing beer is the same no matter what, but everybody has their own little twist or thing they find, you know, kind of unique about what they do. So I really like, same thing with, like, making sausage. I like going to different places and seeing, hey, what's your little tweak on it? Why do you think it's different? So I like finding out different people's recipes and being like, oh, you cook chicken this way, and your little tweak means
that it tastes different this way.
Whatever. So I just think it's really interesting.
Okay.
So the A to Z World Food Database, it's pretty cool. I use it a lot for work. I use it a lot for finding recipes to cook at home because we're like very spoiled. We don't cook the same thing once in 2 months type of people.
It's a little different in our house.
So we like variety. I also will not drive the same way to town and home from town.
And I'm a creature of habit.
So it's just, you know. So yeah, check out the database. It's awesome.
And the library is awesome.
And the show notes.
He's pointing down.
Show notes.
Thanks for listening to our product recs, guys. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Back.
We are, and it's time
for Interesting Questions with Bridget and Nick. All right, it is my week.
And again, he told me I was going to be nervous, so here we go.
So what I've noticed recently is Bridget is really upping her style game. She's always very stylish, but like going into fall, like I feel like this is your season, right?
I do love dressing for fall.
So like you have really you've been on point.
Wow, I should have dressed differently today.
I'm not saying like this is the hard thing about complimenting someone.
Right.
You don't want to be like, no, you look like a slobber. But like,
it's hard actually to dress at Lake Geneva Country Meats. I've had this discussion.
It is
because like I'm not used to being able to like wear, you know, a quarter zip every day.
So you've like really upped your style game.
This is very kind of you.
You're looking great. Like
thanks,
all the things,
so
all
much.
the stuff. So
this is gonna be nerve-wracking.
My first question is, with this said, would you rather be known for great style or great intelligence?
Oh, Jesus. I mean, I'm already known for one of those things rather
you're like,
than the
oh
other.
God, I don't want to.
I mean, it's going to sound bad.
This is going to sound terrible.
When I say I'd rather be known for good style. I'm smart enough, but I'm like, my older sister's always going to be smarter than me. So she's very, very intelligent. And so my sisters and I, we've already talked about this a lot. Like Shannon's known for one thing, Brittany's known for one thing, and I'm known for one thing. And the thing I am known for has always been like putting together some fun clothing things, which just goes to show just how many lack of skills I have, you guys. So I'm sticking with style. Duh. That's how shallow I am.
I'm good with the intelligence and just not having any style at all.
But you get to wear this every day. How easy. See?
It is very easy. Like it's super easy being a man.
I'm not a fan of a uniform. Shocking.
Would you rather be a unique, beautiful unicorn or...
You asked this so seriously.
Okay, my next question.
Okay.
This is a good one. I think you'll like this one. Would you rather have incredibly stylish clothes, but they are one season late all the time?
Okay.
Or be perfectly in season, but they're very basic clothes?
Oh, no, the first one. I don't really care like what whomever is telling me to wear.
So you're going to have like Christmas sweater on right now.
Well, is a Christmas sweater considered stylish?
Heck yeah.
Like ugly Christmas sweaters?
Yeah, they've gotten super stylish.
Wait, so read the first part of the question again. The first question.
Would you rather
'Kay.
have incredibly stylish clothes
Yep.
one season in advance?
Okay, so season, I would say. So
You're wearing fall clothes in summer.
Yeah, I mean,
But you're so stylish. We're like, oh, girl, you're so stylish.
you're ahead of the time.
But you're like, why are you wearing this cardigan when it's 97 degrees outside?
Okay. Oh, you might be. I just don't want a basic wardrobe. Like, I wore black recently in my family photos.
I've never seen you drink a PSL.
Yeah, I never will. I cannot fathom a world in which I would order a hot pumpkin beverage. Yeah, I'm still going to stick with it because you can layer. Like in fall, you layer. So I just take off that cardigan because it's summer.
But then you're not stylish.
Who says my clothing is stylish, not the outfit? So my individual pieces got to be stylish too.
Okay, my last question for you. I would rather just be basic because I don't want to be.
I can't. I'm not a big like plain black and plain gray person. Shocker.
I like solid colors. Would you rather be a fashion blogger for a living? Or would you rather be a fantasy football blogger for a living?
Jeez, this is a toughie. I do feel that I would like to be a fashion blogger, rather be a fashion blogger. However, fantasy football would bring me great pride because I do think that we live in a world in which people think women don't know anything about sports. So I'm here to tell you that I'm doing great in my fantasy league. So.
Segue. Bridget, it's
Yes.
time for your fantasy update. How are you doing?
Does it look like I won last week?
Football.
Because I won last week.
Also, those were hard questions, weren't they?
Yeah, they really were. I know. And it's not really the route I expected you to go. So thanks for upping the ante.
You're welcome. Feel free to notice my fashion. Would you rather wear black every day or blue every day?
Do you want to wear your blue Lake Geneva Country Beats polo or your black one?
Blue.
Blue is the answer. I won my fantasy game this week, which is impressive because my team's a disaster right now.
Who'd you beat?
Bennett.
Oh,
Sorry.
Bennett. Bennett's very intelligent.
I think, but so am I, Nick. Fashionable, but also kind of intelligent.
But no Brittany.
I'm no Brittany. Okay, who am I playing this week? So I won last week, which means I'm 4-1.
You've only lost once.
Yeah, against Tom. Gosh, dang it. Tom's my father-in-law, for those of you not paying attention. I am not projected to even win a little bit this week, so I've got some work to do. I'm playing Eric, who I love, but who generally does not care about football.
Eric is just a very unicorn, though. Like, he's beautiful, kind, smart. He's wonderful.
He is wonderful.
So we can't talk crap about Eric at all.
Also, he has only won once and lost 4 times, and I've won 4 times and lost once. So if I lost
But now
this
we're
week,
into buys, and everybody has coronavirus, and
this
games are
is
getting
like
canceled left and right. So
currently my whole bench has 1 injured person, and everyone else is on a bye.
and
I knew that when I drafted my team. Like, I knew I had a lot of
I actually like
bye
that
weeks.
strategy. I know people say the strategy to draft is like spread out your bye weeks. I'm like, no, that just encourages you to like kind of lose a lot of weeks.
Mediocre every week. Yeah. This week, like, I might lose this week, but I'm
Concentrate your
winning
buys.
the other
Like,
weeks.
Take that one loss.
Maybe that's the strategy. So far, so good. Except for coronavirus really screwed me last 2 weeks ago.
Coronavirus has been.
Darn, guys.
Did you see our local high school had to cancel a game because of coronavirus?
I didn't.
Yeah.
I don't follow our local
Well, actually,
paper.
they postponed it.
For like a Tuesday. This is screwing me too.
No, the indefinite postponement.
Indefinite?
Yeah.
So did they
cancel it.
postpone all the games then?
Grow a set and just cancel it.
I know, it's getting a little heavy with all these like reality of things. So good thing we are just talking about fake football here.
So what do you got to eat this week? Let's
Well,
coronavirus is a hoax.
oh.
Okay.
Moving on.
Somewhere between super heavy and super light.
That's not the sound clip we're going to pull for this week. But
actually, we should probably pull it because it'll be very controversial.
Yeah, you're
a lot
right.
of people will listen.
People will start listening to us or stop listening to
Either
us.
way.
Either way, it is fall, and so I'm going full on fall.
Autumn for some people.
For some people. But I
Are
would
you
say
a fall person or an autumn person?
fall.
It's fall.
Yeah, I mean, no, I have no reason. Unless I'm saying autumnal equinox.
Autumnal is such a fun word. That's the only reason anybody wants to use autumn, right? Because
So you could say autumnal.
Yeah.
I just use fall and autumnal.
It's like Mr. Tumnus in Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Oh, I don't know if I've like had that reference in my life since, I don't know, when is that like in your life? Grade school? High school? I have no idea. Okay. Nick is a theater person. I'm none of the above. I mean, I know what this is, but okay. I'm going back to food. He's going back to drinking. This week on the meal plan, guys.
Heavily.
We've discussed how my kids love pork. So there was a delicious sounding Asian recipe that I passed up to instead pick
Very easy to make too.
apple cider pork cutlets. I think that this weekend is like full on fall color weekend is what I've decided. So I'm just diving right in. Peak color weekend. So we're doing pork cutlets, and it's all made in one pot, which is a Bridget favorite. Plus, Nick told me I'd love it. So here we are. One pot, ready in under 30 minutes, and full on fall.
This is so Bridget friendly.
So Bridget, and my kids will eat it, and it probably pairs really nicely with this apple cider cocktail we're drinking.
Probably does.
So win-win all around.
Mine, actually, this is like a team effort. Mine, it's a slow cooker Mexican beef stew. Angie in our office kind of had this idea. And we were looking for ways to make beef stew and not like, you put some potatoes and some carrots and some beef stew in a slow cooker and you got a beef stew. But it's like, hey, let's spice this up a little bit.
Yep.
And she suggested some more like what you would stereotypically think of as Mexican ingredients with, like there's cheddar cheese and beans and things like that.
All the delicious things.
Yep. Onion, taco seasoning, carrots, corn, tomatoes, chili powder. It's kind of soupy. It's kind of taco-y. It's kind of stewy. It's a little bit in the middle, but served on rice, it's so delicious.
It looks good.
It's a hard thing to explain, but it's just so good. I have to give Angie a little bit of props on suggesting this recipe.
Good job, Angie.
But I really enjoy it.
Great.
And it's just delicious. And if you like beef stew meat, because it's
Stewy.
easily available and you can put it in your slow cooker and do it, whatever, but you don't want to do like the stereotypical stew.
Yeah.
This is a great recipe.
Yeah, I'm excited about that one. It's a good Taco Tuesday recipe, but not being an exact taco.
Exactly.
Look at that, guys. It is time now for
Kid Corner!
I can't remember if I've shared the story about Lucy's bee boop before. Have we talked about this? I mean, like we talk about it daily at my house. So,
Nope.
Okay, sorry if it's a repeat.
Nope.
There is a children's book by Sandra Boynton, who, if you have a kid, you've probably gotten gifted a book by her. She has many. Honestly, I don't love them, but my kids seem to love them, and she's a great children's author. She's a popular children's author, I should say. One of her books is, I don't know what it's called, but it is about elephants that call their belly buttons bee boop, like bee boop, bee boop. And so they talk about going to bee boop beach, and they like going to the beach because you have a bikini on, you can see your bee boop, whatever. Lucy is obsessed with this book. And so I know your face is my exact feeling. So she will, anytime you say like, even if you say like baby. So if we're around my sister's youngest, Nolan, who's very much still a baby, we say, oh, it's baby, baby. And she thinks you're saying bee-boo, and she just straight up flashes you. Like,
oh, yeah, she
just
does.
Lifts up her shirt. Yesterday at soccer, it was like 40 degrees in the middle of a field. It was freezing. And someone said, Lucy, show me your bee-boo. Whatever. Lifts up her shirt. Like, just
Who
does
thought
not
this
care.
was a good idea?
I'm sure I taught her how to do it, thinking.
No. Who said, show me your
Oh,
bee-boo?
yeah, I don't know. Maybe someone just said, like, anything else with a B. Anytime there's two B's, she thinks it's
Was it your mom?
Maybe. Was it you, Mom? I have no idea. So whatever. Lucy, this is adorable and funny now, but I think very quickly you lifting up your shirt, flashing people is going to become frowned upon. So for all you parents out there.
No.
All of you parents out there that maybe have read the same book and have the same problem, you're not alone. We are in this together. That's what I'm here to tell you today.
That's a great story.
It's funny. It makes me laugh every day.
Mine is about something that hasn't happened yet, but let me tell you about
At the time of recording.
Simtoberfest.
Yes.
We're going to talk about this more, but I am like freaked out of my skull about Simtoberfest.
Like freaked out happy?
Because I have a lot of pressure to execute.
You do.
I have
actually
a lot
was
of
thinking
pressure to
about it
execute.
this morning. I'm like, this is a full-on event for like the 8 of us.
Well,
Our bubble, whatever the bubble.
our bubble, and like we were supposed to have more people, but our bubble shrank a little bit. And now I'm like,
Stupid bubble.
should I like expand the bubble again? And then somebody else's kid has a birthday this day and couldn't be part of our bubble. And Colin,
We're mad.
Jeff, you guys suck.
Children's birthdays.
But I'm very excited about Simtoberfest because we are going to do all the brats,
Yep.
all the pretzels, all of the beer, Cider, because one of our guests is celiac disease.
That is nice of you. How thoughtful.
We need to make sure we have proper buns for Katie. I might put you on that.
I'm here to help. I'm taking notes.
And we need Katie because Katie's a nurse.
Buns for Katie.
Pediatric nurse. So like when the kids hurt themselves, we're just going to put Katie to work.
Please enjoy your Saturday, Katie.
I like our group of friends because we happen to have a child care expert.
Yep.
We happen to have a pediatric nurse.
Yeah.
We happen to have a cheese maker and a sausage maker. So like
Yeah.
all the things you need for children.
Right here in Nick's backyard.
Expertise covered. I am so excited for Simtoberfest. I know it's a little vain of us to make our party Simona's party, but I think as she grows up, she will learn to appreciate the fact that she has a hella cool party.
Yes. Also, anyone that has children knows that the first birthday party is about the parents celebrating they have made it a full year. Okay?
And, I mean, good Lord.
You've made
what
it.
What a fucking year.
You can swear we're not on radio.
What a fucking year. Like, what a fucking year. Let's just, God damn, what a fucking year.
Is there going to be a slideshow?
We should. So, like, Sarah had some complications, challenges after Simona's birth. We're all fine. It wasn't like anybody died.
Nope, because we're all still here.
But Simona was terribly colic, terrible challenge. And then,
life.
I don't know if you're aware of 2020, but it's been a thing. So, like, what a fucking year.
But you've made it. And now the best way to party.
This is the most swears in a podcast ever, I think.
So sorry, listeners.
So we're going to have...
It's going to be fun.
It's going to be...
What's the weather looking like?
It's going to be cold.
Cool.
2020.
Cool. I mean, actually, it's mid-October.
We're going to have hay bales. We're going to have beer tents.
This hay bale thing is funny to me. Are you going to, make a maze or what? Just, seating areas?
Well, we don't have enough chairs.
Yeah, well, I'll bring chairs. I'll add it to my list here. Buns for Katie and chairs.
But it's going to be great. I'm very excited. We have a great group of friends.
Yeah, I am excited. You guys, I'm included in that. Our headphones just clinged.
Thanks, Bridget, for being my friend.
Here for it.
We have a great group of friends. We have a great group of family. And it's just very exciting to be able to have our bubble.
Yeah.
Like, it's always been a weird thing. Like, our people, our tribe, our village. Now we can just say, our bubble.
We're just going to say a bubble. It sounds less douchey than tribe.
Yep. Our bubble's going to be here. We're all going to have a great time.
I think most of us, I can't speak for the whole bubble, but at least half of the bubble, which would be my family and Shannon's family, we celebrate Oktoberfest every year. We go every single year to the same festival. And we didn't get to go this year. So also you're providing a service for your friends. We all get to go to an Oktoberfest.
It's a win-win. So I'm so excited. We'll have, a post-event recap of everything Nick did wrong.
Yes.
And can improve on next year.
It's going to be great. I will write that recap as your events coordinator.
It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be so fun.
Thank you all for listening. We got a little off the rails at the start.
We got a lot on our mind. Nick's planning a big event.
But, end of the day, it was worth it because this cocktail is, in Bridget's words, not the worst thing I've had.
Would be better with vodka. Actually, all joking aside, it's very good. And it's a really great fall cocktail. So great job.
So great job, Brian McAllister.
Thanks, Brian.
Keep it up. You can always find us on your favorite podcast players at Dinner Plus Drinks. You can look for us on YouTube, Dinner Plus Drinks.
Sorry, got a little off track yet again. But you can... You guys, we're a disaster. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram at Dinner Plus Drinks Podcast, and you can see all of the fun we're having all week and what a mess we are today.
Y'all have a great week.
Thanks
Happy
for listening.
birthday, Simona. Cheers. Bye-bye.